Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel. XRP is financially wrecking so many people right this very second. Do you know who I'm talking about? That's right, the people who are short XRP. Look, lots of people have been shorting XRP and getting liquidated, but XRP price has just been holding so far. I mean, in recent days, obviously dramatically moving to the upside. But for now, it's been moving sideways a little bit. Okay, fine. Not going to go perfectly up in a straight line. But yeah, people getting wrecked because they're shorting XRP. I just have to ask you this honest question. How stupid do you have to be to short XRP in the beginning phase of its bull run? And with the strength that it's showing here, my God. Now, mind you, and to be fair, I don't make price predictions, period, not big picture timeframes for market cycles, not in the short term. And I do acknowledge we could have a pullback at any given moment. Yeah, I totally acknowledge that. But does it seem safe to short? How freaking confident are you? You want to bet against XRP when it's behaving like this? Are you sure? Doesn't sound like the smartest idea. And so maybe you'll get lucky and maybe you'll be right. And maybe finally this is the moment where we do have a bit of a pullback for the first time since it started going really crazy. Because even when it went from like $1.60 to $1.30, that wasn't like some sort of crazy pullback. Maybe they'll get something like that. And I see that point. But is that even if that happens, they're still being reckless. Why are you can get absolutely wrecked and it can just fuel the price of XRP to go even higher. And so we have this headline because people going to people. This is from the Crypto Basic. Traders open large volume shorts on XRP. Will XRP do opposite and keep rising? Look, I know it can't rise in a straight line forever. Eventually, look, people have been shorting it up to this point and they've been wrong every time. But you let enough time pass, one of the times they'll be right. But that doesn't mean that this is a good strategy and it doesn't mean it's responsible. Look at this. So they're right here. Prominent traders have opened short trades on XRP with substantially large volumes as some expect the altcoin to record a pullback from here. And so I got a few examples for you. There's somebody named Elon Trades, and he wrote the following. Just last night, just opened a $500,000 short on XRP. See you guys sub $2. Really? That confident? $500,000 short? You're that confident XRP is going below $2. Have you taken a look at the history of XRP when it goes on a rampage? Do you know what 2017 was like? Because I do. I was there for the last part of it. Got a front row seat for that silliness, and it was a lot of fun. You sure you want to do this? Okay. Here's another one. Somebody named Midjet. Shorting XRP at $2.71. And by the way, so this was in the afternoon yesterday. It actually ended up going above that. So maybe things already didn't go well for this guy, even though it's back down at least below this point. And then he says he's longing Solana and working for his bags. Okay. If you're sure you want to do that. And this one's the most ridiculous. From Altcoin Gordon. This is insanity here. And this is just last night. He wrote, just opened a $250,000 XRP short. Liquidation is $3.10. If it hits my target, I make $5 million. Sorry, Ripple fans, but it's over. Or maybe I shouldn't even say it's the most ridiculous. Maybe it's just the cockiness about it that makes me think that. But sorry, Ripple fans. You mean XRP fans? Do you know that one's a company and the other is a decentralized cryptocurrency with an open market price that nobody has specific control over because it's decentralized? There's tons of validators. Do you not know this stuff? He probably does not. Either that or he's just trying to grind my gears. He's trying to grind my gears, knowing the difference. But I think that some people do. I really firmly, there are a lot of people that will intentionally conflate it just to disrespect the ecosystem and the community. That's what they're doing here. So maybe he's doing that one here. Liquidated at $3.10. Okay. Well, let's see what happens here, folks. That's a bit of a risky bet. Maybe it'll turn out well for you. I wouldn't take that bet, though. And again, just consider for the last month that people have been shorting XRP. They've been getting wrecked for a straight month now. Is this the first moment where they won't? Again, like I said in the intro, maybe. Do you really want to place that bet? My God. Here's somebody with some common sense, though. Castillo Trading wrote this post last night. Shorting XRP right now, in my opinion, isn't the best move. Seen many people short it with confidence. Why would you short one of the most popular retail-driven crypto coins in the world. It probably sees $5 with the momentum this cycle has. Good luck, short sellers, but you're too early. Yeah, and even $5, like that is outrageously conservative. I mean, if that comes to pass, then I will just have regret because that will mean I've sold almost none of my XRP and I have to wait another 4 years until the next cycle. Fine. I find that highly improbable. I think the analysts that think it's going to get closer to 10 or even higher than that, I find those arguments far more compelling. I mean, look at what ETH did from the 2017 cycle to the one we just had in 2020 and 2021. I mean, from one all-time high to the next, it more than tripled it. You're telling me XRP can't do that? Because that, if XRP does that finally, after this nearly 7-year consolidation, that would put it close to double digits, even just that. And some think it's stronger than that because, obviously it's been super compressed, artificially beaten down price-wise, and there's more people jumping in crypto than there were several years ago. So it's totally plausible it could go higher than $10 by a good bit. Now, I'm not so bold as to make a prediction. I'm never going to do it. That's not my shtick. I'm not a chart guy. But I buy into the possibility of that perhaps happening, sure. And by the way, this is worth mentioning. So in a video yesterday, I highlighted that XRP has seen the most searches on Google that it's ever had in its history in over a decade. So I highlighted that in a video, but I decided to compare it against the crypto search term, which is in red. So XRP in blue, crypto in red. XRP getting way more, getting searched way more than even crypto. By a lot. It's like it's not even close. So it's getting like 46% of what XRP is getting. You want to short this? You sure? I mean, these are retail people. Okay, you do you, girl. You do you. I'm just saying, man. Here's chart analyst, the great Matsby, says the only people shorting XRP now are the people that missed this move I have been calling for months. Chart is still extremely bullish and very high risk shorting here. Yeah, exactly. So even if they finally win after losing for a straight month, shorting for a straight month, even if they win now, I'm still going to think, yeah, you're all still a bunch of idiot sticks. What in the ever-loving hell are you doing? You could make actual money, maybe just holding it. Wow. Totally wild. It's always been insane to me. Look, frankly, using leverage in any capacity in crypto is like one of the stupidest things a human could do. Like, I firmly believe that. No offense to anybody if you're doing that, but I just think that idea is bad. For almost 100%. I mean, there's a small percentage of traders where you could justify it, but for just about anybody, it's a terrible idea. And I always sit here thinking like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. The common 1,000% gains, 2,000, some thousands of percent gains that you get in crypto bull runs, I'm sorry, that's not enough? You got to pepper it more with some leverage? What is your malfunction? I'm sorry, the thousands of percentage gains isn't sufficient life-changing wealth for you. Completely ridiculous. And it's reckless. And even if you have a bunch of wins in a row, all it takes is one and you might completely wreck yourself. No thanks. Here's a kind of funny post from chart analyst Crypto Michael. He wrote, my Uber driver just told me he's shorting XRP. He said it can't keep going up. Send it to new highs. That sounds about right, frankly. I got a couple posts from chart analyst Bob Ye. Here's the first one. Reading all of these opening up a massive short on XRP posts has brought me much joy throughout this holiday season. These people have no clue how powerful this technical breakout for XRP is. But then again, how can we expect them to know when they failed to analyze the chart properly to begin with? Too long didn't read version here says, the asset is going much higher. Many are waiting for that perfect entry and massive correction. The market has chosen to leave the sideline ores behind, and in my opinion, that trend will continue until the asset is trading at new all-time highs. Eventually, XRP will correct. However, bears will be too busy fudding the market rather than building positions. This asset is going much higher and will give ETH a run for its money, literally, in short order. Prepare thyself. See, that I find to be a more reasonable perspective here. And he also wrote this separate post, shorts will continue to get blown out until $4 to $5 XRP. Yeah, that's, again, happened for a straight month now. Is it going to change right this second? Again, wouldn't risk it. Here's another post. This is from chart analyst Charting Guy. XRP higher high. And he shared this morning. Continues to wreck shorts. I still don't understand why people are shorting a macro wave 3 and 7-year downtrend break. Not a good idea. And folks, and I mentioned this in my last video, I've said it many times in recent weeks and months, there has never been a cryptocurrency in the history, the 15-year history roughly of this asset class. There's never been a coin that has consolidated for almost 7 years. XRP is the only one, and it just started breaking out in recent weeks. You want to short that? The wider the base, the higher in space, my friends. That dorky phrase. I mean, there's something to it. Ask a chart guy. So he says here, not a good idea. And then he says, you don't stand in front of a train trying to stop it, especially a damn bullet train. Go with the flow. Short or long when opportunities present themselves. Don't try to justify a short just because it's pumped a lot. Markets can remain irrational longer than you can remain solvent. Indicators, especially in crypto, can remain overbought longer than you think. And yeah, we'll pause to note that XRP is in overbought territory. That can persist for a long, long, long time. Just like we can stay, if you look at the crypto fear and greed index, we can stay in extreme greed for a long, long, long time, months and months and months. Historically, that's what happens in bull. It's very normal. And then he says XRP is also mirroring the 2017 breakout, with this past month was a Marubozu candle, whatever the hell that is, I'm not a chart guy, showing that bulls have full control. Also, since we're in a wave 3, I see no bigger slowdown until new all-time high, in my opinion. And so, folks, he's one of the analysts that has been calling this entire year. He's one of the unbiased, reputable analysts that's been calling this, and people shorting it didn't even know this was about to happen. Who do you want to listen to here? And then he says, will we get dips along the way? Yeah, of course. But as you can see, they've been very short and sweet. Yeah, and so we will have it. We've had smaller ones even recently. We'll have bigger ones even during this bull run, but okay, that's fine. But you don't know for sure when they're going to happen. This is completely ridiculous. Here's chart analyst Nick Crypto Crusader says, I feel like XRP is about to completely blast through the $3 level to retest the all-time high before the end of the week. Here's a post from chart analyst Dr. Magic. No big dips until new all-time highs, which is less than 20%, by the way. So again, take it for what it's worth. Like, these are the analysts who all year have been calling for XRP to push this high. I'm not aware of any of the analysts that are shorting XRP even being aware that this was about to happen. Check yourself. Jesus Christ. This is wild. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.